Yeah, we're joined this morning by MTA spokesperson Aaron Donovan, and it's kind of like talking about a storm that we know is coming at about 5:12 in the morning on a Monday. Aaron, how are you prepared at this point? How are things looking right now?
Hi, good morning, Chris. Good morning, Ann. We have prepared a fleet of about 120 buses drawn from the Connecticut Transit fleet, New York City MTA bus, as well as local bus providers. These 120 buses are going to shuttle our customers from Bridgeport, where train service is terminating, to 2 points. The express buses will take folks who need to go to New York City and point any points between Stamford and New York right to Stamford, where they will be boarding additional trains for their third leg of their journey, which means that we have folks from New Haven, Milford, Stratford area who need to get to work today in New York are going to be basically a 3-step process, train to bus to train. We also have a local bus shuttle that's serving Bridgeport, Fairfield Metro, and Westport for folks that need to make local intermediate stops.
Aaron,
it's going to be,
for those people that show up at Bridgeport, if they take the shuttle from New Haven to Bridgeport and now they're looking to get on a bus, do they have to get a bus ticket? Is there going to be, I would imagine people will get off and be a little confused. Where do they go to get that ticket, and how are they going to be directed? And do you expect long lines just to get on a bus?
There may be some lines there. We are advising folks to expect some crowding and also to build in additional travel time right from the get-go, because there will be obviously much more difficult to get to work today than normal. Once you get to Bridgeport, no, there's no need to buy a bus ticket. We're not going to be looking at collecting tickets on buses. We'll have crew members on scene at Bridgeport to direct you to where to find the buses. Will be lined up right at the station.
We can see them right now taking a live look at some images from Bridgeport right now. The buses are there. They're ready to go. That's why the advice has been since Friday. Make sure you get an early start on this commute, and I'm sure that that's what you're telling folks, because the buses are eventually going to have to get on 95 to get where they're going. That's
right. The express buses will be taking 95, and we're hoping that folks have heeded the Governor Malloy's warning to try to carpool if you can, or stagger your work times. The less traffic we have on the roads, the better for our buses and better for everybody.
All right, Aaron, can you tell us about the parking situation? Because I'd imagine people, if they have a car, they'll say, well, I'm just going to drive to South Norwalk, or I'm going to drive to Stamford and pick up the train there. But isn't that going to be a parking nightmare?
That is going to be a parking nightmare. We can't, from where I am, don't have specific information on a town-by-town basis of whether parking restrictions are going to be in effect or lifted. I'm talking about normal, routine parking restrictions. So our best advice is to ride the bus if you can, go to your nearest Metro North station, and we're doing our best to make provisions to get you where you need to go through the train shuttles and the buses.
Parking can be tough on a normal day. Aaron Donovan
Exactly.
from the MTA, we appreciate it. Best of luck.